Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome back to the mysterious case of the murder of the ruler Shaw. In the last episode, Lexi got locked up. We talked to everyone and now it's time to hail a cab and visit the chief again, and maybe we can get Lexi out of prison and get some more information. What happened with Dennis and Alice?
Never heard them together before. Rhymes, doesn't it?
What happened?
Alice visited me a few times saying she had a stalker. You know, hid behind bins, took photos from his car, frequented the same supermarket she did. I didn't really think anything of it. She's a small-town celeb, he's a small-town celeb stalker. But I did learn one thing.
And what did you learn?
That there's no such thing as a small stalker. His flat was a shrine to Ellis, and he'd somehow decided that sacrificing her would summon a demon that would do his bidding. By the time I got to Radio August, it was all over.
She was dead?
No, obviously not. Ellis was tied up. She had weird symbols painted all over her body. At that point, Dennis was probably going to sacrifice her with the very blunt bread knife he was carrying. But Poe stepped in to save the day. She'd be dead without him. He hit Dennis over the head with one of his old antiques, so I guess they have some value.
Okay, about the falsely imprisoned people.
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else.
I am concentrating on the murder, and you imprisoning people left and right without reckless abandon. With reckless abandon, I mean. It's not helping. Lexi, you're back.
Sam, thanks for breaking me out. You're my hero. I want to do something for you in return. Tell me what I can do to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay. I have a few options. Find out what you can from the Ouija board. Find out what you can from Zach Weston. From Zach or from the Ouija? Let's go with the Ouija.
You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Good. And maybe because I had the option, I still can use her and go to Zach as her and have some chit chat there. Anyway, Braun! Tell me about Alice Monroe.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
What's the connection between Alice and the ruler?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They both know the killer? They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
Everything?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Okay.
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
And how would we know that it's rewarded? Were there 3 victims before? Will there be three this time? Why?
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
I mean, it's the rule of 3 normally. The ruler had a coin in the mouth, part of a right? Yeah, we're not gonna say that. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes, please.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect?
Yes.
I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet, try find out more from Mercury. You know what? You go keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
I don't think she's involved. That's what I need to know.
Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Thank you. We're not gonna tail the thing with the coin. Rain. You ready to open up a bit more? Do you know Alice Monroe?
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town.
You did a reading for Alice Monroe?
Yeah. She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
Did your reading predict any danger? I actually already know that.
Not really. As I recall, it was all fluffy bunnies and rainbows, success and riches on all fronts, etc., etc.
Why are you lying about that to me, Rain? From Alice, last episode, we learned that the reading that Rain gave her is about death and the loss of love and stuff like that. So Rain, I've been suspicious about you since the very beginning of all of that. You're not making it better for you right now. Tell me about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Uri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Wow.
We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
What happened?
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveller.
Okay. Violet, anything else that we could talk about? No? Okay,
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening.
Yes.
Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
okay, I'm gonna keep investigating because I kind of wanna lurk around a bit more. Yes, I know you're frustrated with me. Shut up. I'm kind of frustrated with you as well. Hi, Zach. Why are you shifting like that? Okay, good. It's totally fine. Let's go and become Lexi now that I have her available again.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
And then I want to become not the Rhoda. What's her name? Bronwyn again and talk to Violet as her. Hi. Good talking to you. Bronwyn?
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Okay. Cool, thank you. Rain?
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional evil?
Why can't I?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
Okay. Still don't really like you too much right now, Rain. Chief! It's been nice to talk to you. Oscar, nothing there. Let's see if we can meet Zack.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
Let's just start with that.
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes.
I do not like the way
Sorry,
you...
I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
I wish I could bluff that.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Thanks.
Dorota says she knew you.
And you're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
Bye. Nice skull. Is that the gin? I think the skull bottle is a gin. Yeah, I think UK gin is what it says there.
A little bit won't hurt.
It will hurt.
You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
You're such a piece of shit.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks. That's not what you told Sam.
Sam? Who are you? Are you working with the police too?
I'm helping Sam with the case. Don't worry, I'm not with the police.
I'm not worried. I just don't like being lied to.
I'm not lying.
I know what you...
I'm just gonna ditch that one.
You know, you're quite striking.
Oh my god.
It's a shame Dorota's not here. We could have taken some great shots of you two together. Would you like me to photograph you, Lexi?
No.
Actually, no. But would I get anything out of that if I say yes? No.
Not now, obviously. But we should book a session sometime. I think you'd like it. I'd make you feel good about yourself.
Bye. And nothing with Alice. I'm not sure if I feel good about anything with Zack. Here's the deep lying question. What if you just go and completely go unhinged with all of that? That would be so interesting to see where
Hi,
things would lead.
I'm Bronwyn.
But at the same time, I don't feel comfortable enough right now to do those things because... way too sleazy. Hi, Violet.
Thank you for helping with the chief.
I'm not a monster, Bronwyn. I believe in justice too.
That was a good conversation that we had there. Okay, I'm suspecting that I have done everything that I can do. So it's time to go to my room. Return as Sam! and then move forward in the story.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio
You already had
August.
that. I wish I could skip over
Investigations
that,
into the
but I
murder
can't.
of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones.
Yes.
That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sorry, I was zoned out there. I was thinking about stuff. Anyway, let's go to the next chapter. Okay, let's visit everyone here first. Chief?
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
What have you got on Rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Okay. And what they do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
And when was
About
that?
3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Yep.
Door's behind you.
I agree with you for that, because Rain's giving me weird vibes the whole time.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions, it's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Bye! You're leaving right now? I'm still here, you know? Cool! My house now. Hi, Zach. Where are you going to be the next few hours?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realise I was under house arrest.
That's not... You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Hi, Alice. It was nice. Visit Poe!
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
I do not like your inflections. Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Is she dating anyone? Because apparently that's relevant. No, are you romantically involved?
Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins.
Why?
Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
Why are you saying it like that? Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
I'm gonna trash it because I know what Poe and Monroe
She
is.
has all the best ideas. The free radio project as well. That was her doing.
What's the free radio project?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctors' surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
And how can she afford that?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Okay, do you know the Rhoda Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
A tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman? I know that it's Rain, but maybe I get more info out of you.
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Okay. Tell me about Dennis.
Dennis Piper, or Victor, as he's now known, an over-affectionate fan, that read one too many Lovecraft novels. Tried to sacrifice Alice, would you believe? Lucky I was here to save her.
Lucky or plan?
I've no idea what you're talking about, Sam. The thought that I could engineer a whole sordid scenario just so I could swoop in at the last minute and be Elle's knight in shining armor. Chilling.
If you would not say this with such a staged... Oh, God. Just talk normally. Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
Okay, what happened really then?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Okay. So everyone in August is descended from pirates? Where's the mass grave?
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet.
Okay.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
This is so weird. We're gonna keep investigating. I've only talked to these people right here. But what the heck is going on here, Violet?
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Oh, don't worry, Zach will come by later. Do you know John Poe?
No.
Good answer from Poe and Monroe.
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
He didn't deliver a free radio to you?
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Okay. Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Important
Yes.
news?
If he ever shows up.
It says she gave you a free radio.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
Remember anything else?
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Why? Why? What scissors? Why? Are you planning on stabbing Zach? He is a creep. But still.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
You're right?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Well, I'm here. Things have already changed.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
I'm trying my best. Did you keep an eye on Violet?
Yes. She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
Okay, how do you mean?
I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey. Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam?
Anything else?
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop.
Oh.
She's been Googling Ellis Munro.
Do you know Lawrence Petrovsky?
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Okay, interesting. She has a monkey on her back. How very intriguing. Violet?
Hello. It's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
We already had that. You have scars on your back.
Yes. Should I be surprised you've seen it? Years ago, tattoos and piercings were frowned upon, but they're all in vogue now. Maybe branding scars will be in fashion too.
Pretty sure they are. Branding scars. Okay, anyway, Rain. Hi. How do you catch a traveler?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you force them to leave?
No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble.
Or do you tell they've gone?
We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
I don't know if I should do any of these, so I'm gonna leave them. Lexi. Hi. What do you find?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Okay.
One woman was looking for her daughter, and there was a girl looking for her mum. It was awful. They were both there, but they couldn't see each other. I couldn't help them.
Said anything about the murderers?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful please.
Sure. Do you know Lawrence Petrovsky?
Who? What? Petrov's what?
Lawrence Petrovsky.
No. Should I?
What can you tell me about
He's
the
off the
home?
radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
I only got the top 3. Aren't I supposed to ask a question?
This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
Okay.
The Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading.
And not at all set up,
Does
Lexi.
it mean anything to you?
No, that means nothing to me. It means I should ask you on a date if we survive this.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
And that's all we had to say here. Goodbye, Lexi. Really slick,
Don't
Lexi.
confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Okay, so I know that travelers exist. But I should not confirm. Anyway, we had some interesting stuff going on here. I am curious to see where this will lead and what I can find out going around and digging around a little bit more. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this, and we're gonna try to crack this case further open next time. So see you then. Bye.